Hi, it's Lisa Cuneo, and welcome to my scrapbook table. This layout is for February's Iron Crafter Challenge, and this month our fearless leader, Tara, challenged us to pull out our oldest scrapbook paper and use that on a layout. So I went through my paper stash and pulled out 3 papers that are from one I believe is 2005, one was 2007, and the other was either 2007 or 8. So they're pretty old. And you'll see them here in just a moment. Here we go. So these photos are of my parents and their good friends when they were, both couples were wintering in Florida and they had gone to Disney World for the day. So there's this one, it's from Daisy D, which I had never heard of until probably just a month or so ago. I think Rana talked about using Daisy D. And then the one didn't have a date. This one was from 2007. And I don't remember the company. It might just be American Crafts or something like that. I pulled out some random things to use with it. These were Stampin' Up, some 49 and Market, and then these American Crafts Gold Thickers. I'm going to use that for a title. And so what I decided to do, I matted the cardstock, and with what I gutted out and a few other things, I matted the photos. The one of my parents together, I gave an extra matte. And I also, you can see on the left there, I fussy cut those florals, which was crazy. That it was not a good use of my time at my crop, but that's what happened. And here is where things go awry. I'm not thrilled with how this layout turned out, but I'm not going to redo it either. It's done. So I had this idea that I was covering up so much of what I fussy cut, which I should have just let that happen. Yeah. But I decided I didn't want to lose all that stuff that I had fussy cut, so I trimmed some of it out and I used it in other places, and the end result just feels very busy to me, and so I'm not thrilled with it. But it is what it is. I'm gonna crop, and this one's done, so I'm gonna put it in my box that I brought to store my layouts in and call it good. Here I'm adding some 49 and Market rub-ons. I'm sorry, I don't know what package they're from. I don't have it in front of me because I've escaped to a stairwell to have a little bit of a quiet spot to do this voiceover. And I cut out 3 different floral images to do rub-ons with, and also some things that look like really small postage stamps. So once I get these down, I go ahead and I put this photo down and I build from there. I did leave a square in the center of the 4, or rectangle, I guess, which is something I like to do when I have 2 vertical and 2 horizontal photos. Just using my T-square ruler there to make sure it is straight. Sorry, my head gets in the way a little bit. I wish these photos had a date on the back of them. My best guess is late 1980s or early 1990s, but I just don't know. Maybe I'll ask my siblings, because maybe my brother or sister would have a better idea than me. My sister watches my videos, so if she knows, she can tell me in the comments. So I get the 4 photos down. And this is where I actually cut out some of the florals. Here I'm going to add another. Boy, that really glared. Here I'm going to add another rub on, and I'm just making sure it's going to show up where I want it to. And there. All the florals are down, and I decide to add my title, which is just Friends. And I use a gold heart from this sticker pack as well. I wish there were 3 gold hearts, because I could have used 3 on this layout. It would have felt better to me to have more than 1 on there, but that's what was there, so that's what I used. I was having trouble keeping these straight. I'm not sure why. That's why I keep picking it up to look at it more straight on, and then I use my scissors to pick up the tiny little dot for the eye. And now I'm going to add 2 more stamps. I actually have to trim this one a couple times to get it to be small enough to go where I want it, because now at this point I've added some glue. These photos were kind of curved from being so old and stored in a box, and so I had to add some glue to the corners to hold them down well, so I couldn't lift up the photo mat to get this underneath, so I had to trim it down a little bit. And then I'm gonna add this one. I do really like those stamps, they're fun. I have a whole sheet of them, so I'll get to use them on lots of things. I thought about putting this there, and then I decided no, I wanted it to go in the center. So we're coming up to the still shots. This was a quick video. Thank you for joining me today. I'm really grateful that you're here. I hope you liked the video. If you would give me a thumbs up or a comment, I would really appreciate it. I hope you get to scrapbook something very soon. Have a great day. Bye.